I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.
Since we're here, right? Since I'm here, I want to say a shout out to Candy Cane. I'm glad though you made your first live stream, and I didn't talk. I didn't went on there, because I allow y'all to talk on the panel. That's why I didn't join. And like I said, I made this announcement. I stopped going on black panels for a reason, except for antes and except for TRS. All right. And there is and what you're talking about is the reason why I stopped going on black panels. That right there. You see, some of us are tired of the gender war, right? A lot of us are tired of this gender war crap, and I'm gonna tie this in on why, what this have to do, why I have a problem with the manosphere, why I have a problem with the red pill community, why I have a problem with the why I have a problem with the BWE, the Black Women Empowerment Movement, and why I have a problem with the sisterhood, right? I have a problem with a whole across the board, right? And I also got a problem with those men. And y'all know who I'm referring to. There are about 2-3 men in this space that allow the BWE to talk their bullshit, to talk that nonsense, and getting away with it. Now, what's going on, Hammer Time? What's going on with you? Oh yeah, you know what? Let me show the comments up here real quick. Yeah, go on, Hammer Time. Something just needs to end, okay? And I remember when back in March, when I was talking about the prospect of a third world war, and I was sitting over here talking about Israel bombing Iran and possibly dragging America into a third world war and all that. Instead of we talking about the topic, Brownsville decided to come over here and try to chit chat with me about the gender war. And I said, and I made it, and that live stream was entitled "Will World War III Ends SBE?" Will stop you Negroes from shame, blame, and explain about the black female. And in that live stream, I kind of hope World War III do pop off, because that will stop y'all from coming online making an ass out your damn selves. For real. Enough with the shit. And it's also, and that's why I have a problem with Sherrod, Brownsville, and that bald headed nigga over there who keeps saying BWE this, BWE that. And also that other old nigga over there. Y'all grifting. Our rights about to be taken away. Okay? Our rights about to be taken away. Voting rights about to be taken away. Okay? We got the foreign lobby trying to commit American foreign policy, and yes, American the blood of American youth to fight Middle Eastern wars, to spill the blood of Islamic people. But y'all ain't worried about that. Y'all worry about why the black one won't let you lead, she won't submit, and how. And let me say something too, though, because I saw this on Sherrod's, right? I saw this. Now I'm hanging in the background. Somebody told me, well, homeboy. Now he ain't homeboy. I don't refer to him as homeboy, but I was told that what's his name is back on YouTube making live streams. So I caught a tail end of this live stream, and this is the reason why I can't stand his ass, because this woman gonna get on the panel and ask to those lame brain Negroes, because she always want to do these little sneak diss on black men, right? Talking about hold on, let me see what Hammer Time Funk Time. Well, Hammer Time will tell you this. It ain't easy. Okay? It ain't easy. Listen, I understand it. See, and my heart goes out to you, Hammer Time. I really do, because it's not easy. See, life is short, and this is the reason why I have to sit there and say this. See, our lives are short, and as a black man, right, and as a man of African descent, right, I can sit here and say that we got a life. Our life expectancy is lower than rest of society, right? Black men has a life expectancy that is shorter than the than most in within America, and a lot of us are wasting our time trying to shame, blame, and explain. And I don't know, I'm I wonder if these idiots online would get it through their heads, male and female alike, the men and the women. When y'all gonna get to your heads that this, where's y'all priorities at? Okay, where is y'all's fucking priorities at? Now back to the point I was trying to make, right? Now this woman, who's part of the BWE, got on Sharon's channel and asked the most stupidest question in the world, and then a stupid ass answer was answered. This is the reason why I have a problem with Sherrod, though, because he allows the bullshit. So the woman got on there. Some of y'all might know who she is, and this is one reason why I agree with Auntie. These women do not want things to be solved. They want to continue the gender war. A lot of these women who claim to be, I'm black women empowerment, I'm a divester, I'm a swirler. They want to continue this because, see, nobody want to ask, wait a minute, that's a you problem now. That's no longer a men problem. That's a you problem. You might want to take responsibility with the shit, with the fuck the shit that you do. But anyway, she got on the panel and asked a dumb question of, when the last time black men care for black children? When the last time black men care for children at all? Now, this is one of these type of questions I wouldn't take seriously. Why? Because a question like that tells you is out of malice. It's out of malice. She didn't, for her to even ask that stupid ass question tells you what type of person she is. And then Sherrod and Brownsville are used as a tool, right? And the thing is, hold on, let me put this down. Let me put this down real quick. Let me put this down because I'm gonna play something real quick. Let me put this down. Right. Put this down. Thank you. Now, having said that, right? She asked a question, and Griff, I think this guy named Griff on there, right? He answered the question. There was it was another man on the panel. They said, well, Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, they cared about black children. Now, that's not what she wanted to see. Anybody can go to MLK and Malcolm X and say, as them Brummer. But let's see, somebody should have been on the panel and said, well, wait a minute, what about the guy who does Reading Rainbow? Lamar, I forgot his name. Lavant. He played the guy with the phasers on Star Trek Next Generation. Y'all might know him. Well, actually, he testified in front of a congressional hearing about saving PBS and saving the Department of Education. You see, women like that like to ask questions like that to quiz men on their ignorance. They quiz men on this for their ignorance and niggas, and this tell me that a lot of these men on these panels don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They don't. They're actually exacerbating the problem, not. And then everybody want to talk to Sherrod this, Sherrod that. Because she got hate in her heart about African American men. While talking to these bums online who got hate for black women, though. Right? You see, I agree with Aunt T when he said what he said, though, last week. I agree with Candy Cane, what she just said. And yeah, that's the name. Yeah, Lavant, I'm sorry, Burton. Thank you. Hammer Time. Yes, Mr. Burton. Yes. The one from Star Trek. Yeah, from Reading Rainbow. He advocate for women, for children. So what are y'all talking about? Show me an example that black men care about children. That's like that same question. Cynthia G said, "What that black men have built?" And people just say, "Well, we built grocery stores." That's not what she's asking. They're quizzing you about your intelligence, and you keep falling for it all the time. When somebody asks a question like that, an ignorant question like that, I kick them off the panel, because I know what that was about. I know why she asked that question for. She asked that question to do two things: to see how ignorant the niggas are on the panel, and to further advance her anti-black male hate speech, while using Sherrod and Brownsville as tools. Y'all might want to read that book called The Manipulated Man by S. Villar. And you manosphere nuts, you need to go to hell too. Because I'm tell you something, if it wasn't for you manosphere nuts, you manosphere, red pill, let me tell you what the red pill is, or the manosphere. The manosphere is a loose collection of men, a loose coalition of men. That's MRA, MGTOW, PUA, passport bros, incels, because they all have to have one thing in agreement with is their issues with women. Now, y'all help create this situation we are in today, not just in America, but in Western society. See, the manosphere itself is a disease that needs to be cut out because of the radicalization of young boys, making young boys into ineffective men. Radicalized boys to be saying that every woman is their enemy, using making everybody just as miserable as you. It needs to stop. Y'all help vote Trump in, and y'all help vote Trump in. Y'all help vote for what was going on in Great Britain. You helping the fascists, the neo-fascists, white supremacy. See, like all these. Look at every black conservative. They come from that red pill ideology, or they espouse red pill talking points. Yes, y'all do. But anyway, let me go ahead and put this up real quick. Right? Let me go ahead and put this up real quick. Since somebody said, and I'm glad I saw this on the community tab. Excuse me. Let's see what Big Cap said. An individual, for example, would be Tariq Nasheed, but I would do research on a collective of men outside of Black Wall Street because that was before our time. Okay. But let me go ahead because I saw this on the community tab, and I want to play this because I want Sherrod Bracey to watch this video because I know he's about to watch what I do. Because I'm going after both sides of the gender war, and why both sides of y'all just need to go to hell, for real. Anyway, let's play this.
Details now on the unruly passenger who forced a flight from Virginia to LAX diverted to Grand Junction, Colorado. Tonight, that flight finally touching down at LAX, and the passengers with quite a story to tell. Eyewitness News reporter Jory Rand joining us live from LAX after speaking with some of them. Jory.
It was quite an ordeal today, Mark. That plane left Norfolk, Virginia about 9:15 East Coast time this morning. Those passengers got to the airport about 2 hours earlier, probably left for the airport about an hour before that. Add it all together, that's about 3:15 a.m. West Coast time, and they finally touched down here tonight. An unruly passenger aboard a Breeze Airways flight this morning from Norfolk, Virginia to LAX caused such a scene that passengers had to step in to help subdue him, and the plane had to...
Now, you see this big, tall, black man, right? And I'm glad the person who I responded to on her community tab, I think it was May. Shout out to May, right? She said this: the world worships, fears, and demonizes the black man. The world fears, worships, and demonizes the black man at the same time. And she is right. They do. But at the same, but what disappoints me? No, you know what? No, hold on. You know what? Let me just finish this video because I'm about to make a point here.
To Grand Junction, Colorado.
They're calling it a level 4 disturbance now. They said they had him restrained. He broke out, and there's passengers holding him down there.
The airline had to call in a new flight crew to finish the flight. So tonight, almost 8 hours after their scheduled arrival, these weary travelers finally arrived in L.A.
Jory, why am I here after 7:45? I'm going to tell you why. This Tony Hawk wannabe from Outer Banks, North Carolina, with his skateboard, had too many Bloody Marys this morning.
That passenger was heard using racist slurs and refusing to cooperate.
He's using racial slurs. He's in people's faces.
F-bombs and N-bombs. It's just stuff, saying a lot of stuff.
I didn't expect racism to be I didn't think it would be so open about it. Just to be yelling stuff on the plane like that with kids around.
Baby girl, you live in Trumpism. America's becoming a fascist country, and you might be young. I'm not going to, disparage this woman. I'm not. But baby girl, you gotta be more self-aware. You gotta be more self-aware. Go look at some of these stupid comments on these videos, these YouTube videos. These on Facebook videos. There's always some white person talking about, yeah, this, that, and third, DEI. Every time a black woman is on a camera, it's DEI. A black woman could be a police officer. DEI, a black woman being mayor. DEI, a black woman being this or being that. It's DEI. So because we help the black manosphere and WWE, y'all help put this bullshit out in the atmosphere. Then you got your Candace Owens and your Brandon Tatums of the world gaining massive white conservative support that they freely can say any damn thing without any pushback. So yes, people are going to say things out in the open. But anyway, just keep it moving.
I was like, wow, that's low-key very, very crazy.
When a flight attendant asked for help, this man, fellow passengers called the linebacker in 17C, stepped in to help.
And he just like got up and just sat him down in the seat like a little kid.
Thank God for linebacker 17C because he really saved the day.
My son was on there, and there was other kids on there, and so
my son is on there, and there's other kids on there. Wait a minute, I'm sorry, my kids is on there, and other children's on there. I gotta do something. Wait a minute. So I hope that, you know what, I'm gonna tag Sharon. Hey, you might want to mention this on your channel, since homegirl want to ask that stupid ass question over there. Trumpism, y'all fed into Trumpism because you so mad at the female, at these men. Y'all push out y'all's trauma out to everybody, and it feeds into their narrative. If y'all have a problem with what I say, put it in the chat room. I want anybody. I know that there's about 8 people watching me. There's 8 of y'all watching me at 4:25 a.m. in the morning, Central Time. It's 4:25 a.m. Central Time. Y'all watch me right now. You got a problem with what I just said? Put one in the chat room. There's only one person watching me on Twitch. Shout out to you on Twitch. Oh, to y'all on Twitch? Yes. To the people who's watching me on Twitch, because I'm trying to get demonetized. Since I'm on Twitch, because because you bitch ass niggas on Rumble who fucked up my YouTube channel. That's why I'm on Twitch trying to get this shit monetized. Now, Big J Simp Enforcer, I'm gonna give you a choice. You have a choice to make since you got a problem. I'm gonna do this right now for you. I'm gonna do this right now for you. The choice is here for you right now. Big J Simp Enforcer. You chat mafia ass niggas. There's a reason why nobody don't fuck with y'all. That's why I don't fuck with y'all. And that little bullshit picture you got, I want you to think that is me though. I want you to think that, cause that was some hoe ass shit. That's why I didn't say anything to old boy, cause homeboy needs to understand he started that shit. I ain't starting nothing with him. He started that bullshit. So I don't fuck with him. I don't fuck with anybody over there. Now I see why Gay did what he did. Now you got 5 minutes, Big J Simple Enforcer, to come up on here, or I kick your ass right off of here to go back to where you belong at that mafia over there. Because I'm not playing with none of you niggas on YouTube. For real. Now, Tanya, I was looking for him, Tanya. Hold on, let me talk to Tanya real quick. Let me see what she's talking about. What's going on?
Well, they voted for Trump and they got what they got. They got what they deserve, man. They got what they deserve. They got what they deserve. But yeah, and the chicken is coming home to roost. Y'all is with Master Trump now. He ain't the president. He's all y'all Master Trump, and you will do anything what Master Trump says. Okay, so that's it right there. But you know, well, he ain't on the ballot for 2026 or 7 or anything, and I hope we find somebody that's
it does. The problem is, Tanya. It doesn't matter. The point is they got him in, and he's doing all this damage. So it wouldn't matter if he's not on the ballot, because his effects. It's going to take years to fix all of that. It's not going to take. It ain't going to take the president to fix what he fucked up. It's going to take 2-3 presidents to unravel the shit he have done. So his legacy. Huh?
You got some of his sycophants, toadies, and lackeys.
Right. They're more interested. You're triggered rather than a lot of these Trump supporters. I'm talking about the black ones now. They're the most.
I don't know them no more. I don't know them.
I don't talk to them no more. I have no use. I have no use talking to. Go ahead.
BJ, they're stepping up to Master Trump now. That's their master. He said, "I will do whatever you want to do with me, master. I will change your toilet. Shine your shoes, master." They beholden to Master Trump's nuts. Ah, God.
No.
Well, I just came up here to say hi to you. I'm going to a flea market later on today. But I just wanted to say, just keep up the good work, Big J, and get a bazooka and destroy some of these sycophant toadies and lackeys. That's all.
The best way to do things is well, for me, I see a systematic problem, and it's going to have to be addressed outside of YouTube and outside of social media.
Yeah.
That's why, though, you don't see me being on panels anymore, because I'm done talking. Okay, I'm done talking to people over here, because nobody want to identify the problem. All this is a money making scheme rather than trying to solve. I'm here to rebel against remedial rhetoric. No, you're not. Because if you're here to rebel against remedial rhetoric, you would have Jalen on the panel. Okay.
Big J,
you see what I'm saying?
Welcome on my show anytime. You'll always be welcome on my show anytime. And you'll always be welcome. Like you always welcome me. So just be like I say, and before I go, in the famous words of Captain Murtaugh of Lethal Weapon, I'm getting too old for this shit.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. It's getting too old for this.
Okay, I'll see you.
It's getting old. I was on TRS Thursday night.
I'll see you later,
hey, my heart goes out to you. My heart goes out to you because
yeah, it's good.
All right, then. You have a good one. You have a good one.
Too.
Huh? What happened? What happened? She must have hit. I ain't catch the last thing she said before she left. But anyway, let me go ahead and say what I really want to say. You see, you are your own worst enemy. And a lot of you are operating out of your own insecurity. You operating out of your own insecurity, the men and the women, right? You're operating out of your own insecurity, and then y'all instead of going to your nearest psychologist, going to your nearest pastor, instead of talking to your mama, your daddy, or whoever, instead of trying to talk to them, the end of these individuals, y'all want to bring y'all's problems online and then tell the whole world your dirty laundry. And then we get white conservatives taking your problem with the black woman and then use DEI. You BWE women, you keep talking about how black men are dusty and all that. Well, every time you do that, Candace Owens will take that and say, well, Ahmaud Arbery deserved to get shot. Oscar Grant deserved to get shot. Trayvon Martin deserved to get this. And this person deserved to get that. And slow clapping in the green and from the white conservatives. That's why I'm saying to you, black conservatives, you manager nuts, there's going to be a very, very big pushback against y'all. It's coming, though. You know, it's very common. But anyway, let me keep this moving, though. Right?
I just have to, sit him down.
Sometimes heroes can be camera shy too.
Once I heard the fights and say, can somebody help me? It was like I just saw black almost, and I just grabbed him and set him down.
The man was taken off the plane by police to both cheers and boos. And now these passengers have quite a Hollywood tale to tell.
That was crazy. I didn't expect that to happen. Like, you never really think that would happen to you until it happens. It's like a movie thing, you know? Like, wow. Wow.
Let me go ahead and say this too, though, right? And let me stop. You know what? No. Scratch that. Let me go right back to what the brother just said, right?
Can be camera shy too.
Once I heard the fights and say, can somebody help me? It was like I just saw black like a little kid.
Thank God for linebacker 17C because he really saved the day.
My son was on there, and there was other kids on there, and so I just have to, sit down.
My son was there, and my kids was. I got there's other kids on there. See, but y'all said black men don't care about children. You asked the stupidest ass question in the world. See, for me though, I follow the money, right? I follow the money of who donates to who, and when I said that, I'm not pocket watching on some jealous on some jealousy thing. I'm talking about people from the Blaze, people from Fox, people from TV. What's it called? Not TV One. What's the one? TV Nation. Where I forgot the thing called. Newsmax. Sorry, yeah, Newsmax. All these 3 or 4 news agencies take a look at our content. There was a guy named the Gamer Truth 83. The Gamer Truth 83 was a YouTuber back in 2015. No, 2013, 2012, 2013, 2015. So he and I was talking about this a long time ago. And we were talking about Glenn Beck and how Meg and Kelly and Glenn Beck be making some racist comments, and we used to talk about them. And his channel got struck. and so did my channel got struck. Both of our channels got struck for mentioning Megyn Kelly and Glenn Beck. And this was when that fight, there was a fight that popped off, I want to say at that pool party in what's that town in Texas? Got that town. It's right by Dallas. There was a pool party and it came a massive fight. And all of a sudden, all you hear was the same talking points. Black single mamas. That's the reason why they were fighting out there. Where was the daddies at? Where was the reason why there was a fight there because black people didn't know the welfare programs, Lyndon Johnson Great Society program. The reason why we had that fight at that pool party. I'm trying to remember the pool. I'm trying to remember the city, the name of the city up there in Northeast Texas. All right, the northeast part of the state. I'm trying to remember the city. Yeah, Newsmax is the worst. Listen, George, Newsmax is 10 times worse than Fox. I never knew. Listen, I listen to Newsmax as I listen to a NeoConfederate channel, right? NeoConfederates. That's how they're like Robert E. Lee meets Rommel. Okay, I mean, my God, it's like neo-Nazis meet Neo-Confederates over their Newsmax. It's that bad, you know. And that's where I saw Tommy Sotomayor over there. And when I saw Tommy Sotomayor over there, I said, well, here we go. They listen to what we say, and then they broadcast it out. For because Tommy Lauren was there. Tommy Lauren and Tommy Southern, them two blonde haired bimbos over there. Yeah, they was over there. And Tommy Sotomayor was over there talking to him on Newsmax. But there was another one. It wasn't just Newsmax. There was another one. I'm trying to remember what was the other one was. It was Fox News, Newsmax, and there was something else. Oh, that's right. OAN. That's what OAN. One America Network. OAN. Yes. OAN. Yes, OAN was another news name. It's just as bad as Newsmax. And you see these manosphere Negroes over on OAN or on Newsmax. You know, they over there on Newsmax, and I'm like, do y'all realize they're using you as a barometer? They're using you for confirmation bias because you got a personal problem with women in general. And going back to Thursday night, because I was on TRS Thursday night, Talk Real Solutions, and the passport bro argument came up, and there was a guy who supported the passport bros. So on the panel, and I was talking about how Trumpism is kin to the people who voted for MAGA, right? If you look at the MAGA folks, they always want to point their fingers at other groups on why America is messed up, right? It's single mothers. It's gays. It's immigrants. It's every other group you could think of. Muslims, even quote unquote the people of the book. All these, it's always the other people are the problem. Now if you watch the footage of what happened on that airplane, the news thing, do you realize you don't hear not one white person say, well, that white man didn't have no daddy in his house. That white man, he was on the airplane messing with folks. Where was his father at? His mama ain't shit. His mama was a welfare queen. Oh man, I'm waiting for that, George. I'm waiting for that. But the thing is, Nick Fentes got them on the ropes. Nick Fentes got them on the ropes, George. And I'm gonna say, listen, I'm not gonna be as harsh on Nick Fentes. Despite him being a racist, despite him being a bigot, a sexist, anti-black, he's doing, I'm gonna say it right now, he's doing God's work dealing with Candace Owens and Brandon Tatum and the Hodge twins. He's doing God's work. Because Hodge twins can't do nothing but sit there. Candace Owens got buried and embarrassed. Brandon Tatum is feminine family is falling over his tongue, trying to explain. And Brent and all what Nick Fentes said was he doesn't believe in interracial relationships. And because he told that to Candace, Brandon Tatum got all upset. Brandon Tatum got all upset about that. See, the problem is Candace married a white man. And now I want you to look at most black conservatives. They have white, or should I say non-black spouses. Most of your black conservatives don't have a black spouse, a black husband, a black wife. See, the reason why Candace Owens opted for that white British man, because she got a disdain for black men. What's going on, Queen? Long time, Queen. I have been MIA. I've been MIA for a while because I'm writing something. I'm middle of writing two. Well, let's just say I'm doing shit off YouTube because I'm gonna be an arrogant prick. I think I have the best policies. I think I knows what's really going on, and these idiots don't. So I need my voice to be above the YouTube shit, especially above Anger Man, because they don't know what the hell going on. But the thing is, yeah. Anyway, the point is, right? The reason why Candace got with a white man, and the reason why you got these BWE women and these swervers and these divestors, they think because if you get with a white man, oh, my life will be easier. It goes the same way for Brandon Tatum. Brandon Tatum is anti-black. He got with his white wife because she is his Stargate out of Pakistan. Okay? That white woman is his Stargate out of Blackistan. He's trying to, and that's why Candace Owens and Brandon Tatum is mad at Nick Fentes. Nick Fentes telling the truth though. That's why I'm gonna say it, and I've been saying this. Listen, black conservatives are about to get this wake up call. And I'm gonna say this: the only black conservative who sees it coming is Ricky. Shout out to Ricky Manor. He's about the only black conservative who you can sit back and say, oh, wait a minute, I see what's coming. No. See, he see what's coming. The more and more Donald Trump fucks up, and Donald Trump is fucking up already. All right, he's fucking up already. You know, it's coming apparent he keep fucking up. The more people gonna be looking at them. So the Hodge twins lost views. Candace Owens is losing support. Brandon Tatum is being quote unquote, and is about to be edged out of here. And then what they're going to do is go to you Negroes over there. But they talk so much shit about the black man and making fun of black women, and every time when a black person get killed or whatever the case may be, they sit there and they make money off of it. When that well goes dry, they got nowhere else to go. Hold on. We sure didn't hear about giving that black guy the Medal of Honor award. Black people are conservative as a whole, but we're not. Okay, yeah. Well, yeah. See, the thing is, Queen. Yes, black people are conservative, small c conservative, small c conservative, right? We're small c conservative, right? You know, we are conservative, deemed conservative when it comes to religion, comes to social policy. In social affairs, we are more conservative, you know, more than our white counterpart. And people don't seem to grasp that concept. But the problem is, people look at the word conservative, they're thinking, Republican and you know, Republican this and this, that, and third, and we need to be like Trump, and we're more like, we identify ourselves like, you know, the Barry Goldwaters of the world. No. Oh man, I'm waiting for that. Oh yeah, I'm waiting for that. She going to go and hiding after this though, because I'm gonna say right now, she's falling for the trap, right? Candace is falling for the trap. Candace, and I'm going to do a live stream on the Texas Democrats, because I'm gonna tell you something. They're cowardly. The Texas Democrats are cowards, and y'all ain't gonna like why I said what I said. Now I'm from Texas. I'm gonna tell you why they're cowardly, but we're gonna talk about that at another time, because what they did. If you're going to do something, you better do it well. You know what? Fuck it. I might talk about it if I feel like it on this live stream. I'll bring it up. But anyway, I'll bring it over here then in a minute. But anyway, let me talk about this though. Yeah. So So yeah, when see Candace. Now I read the lawsuit, right? I read that 217 page lawsuit, right? And the first half is weak. Granted, that shit was weak because yes, they're meaning that old girl, the first lady of France, was a child, was no, let me see, put it this way, was suspected as grooming. So that first half of that lawsuit is not going to look favorable on the first lady of France. But listen, Queen. Yes, they lost in court. They lost in court on. You know what? I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna talk about that next time. I'm like Roland Martin when it comes to the Texas Democrats. They're cowardly. But anyway, I'm gonna talk about this Candace Owens thing first. So Candace should have. Candace kept on talking that shit. Now, if somebody gonna sue me, I'm gonna shut my mouth. Okay? But Candace kept on saying it over and over and over with, right? Now, if I was, and like I said on my live stream about the lawsuit, I said if I was the lawyer representing the First Lady of France, I'll take the First Lady of France, tell her, hey, listen, you fly to Kentucky, fly from Paris to Louisville, Kentucky, roll up your sleeve and give some blood right in front of Candace and whoever represent Candace, and we can prove if you are a female. But before I sit to do that, I write a stipulation. If I am a female, I'm talking. If I am in the shoes of the First Lady of France, right, Macron, I'll tell Candace, well, Candace, you need to give up your job. You need to give up your career. You need to give. I'll sign the whole damn contract right there in front of Candace. Say, Candace, read this, and Candace, if you agree to it, I'll give my blood until you do this. You got to agree. If I am proven that you're proven wrong, Candace, you give up your job. You give up your political fund. Your all that bullshit you're part of. Force Candace to accept early retirement. That's how I would have done if I was a lawyer of the First Lady Macron. I would have done that. I don't know why people don't think like how I think. Because see, I wouldn't keep dragging this shit on. We'll just go right to the meat and the crux of it. I'll take that bed winch. Yeah, I said it. I'll take that bed winch and retire her ass. You know. Yeah, she needs to be a homemaker, like she tell. Right. She need to be a homemaker, like she tell other women. Right. Give all of her autonomy to her husband. And yes, make her to a full out Negro bed wench. Right. That's what needs to happen, Queen. See, if I was the lawyer, I wish I was the lawyer, because I wouldn't even offer my services for free. Concerning Candace Owens and Brandon Tatum and some of these black conservatives, I will offer my service for free. If I was a lawyer, Listen. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Oh, a light bulb went up in my head, y'all. A light bulb went in my head. Uh-oh. You know what? Hold on. Let me write that down because I ain't going to share it. I ain't going to share it. Like I said, I'm taking this shit off YouTube. I ain't going to discuss what I'm about to do. Hold on. I'm going to take that shit. I'm going to write that shit down because that light bulb just went in my fucking head as I was saying it. And I was like, wait a minute. I Big J, can do something about that. Let me write that down. All right. Hold on. Give me a minute. Let me put myself on mute. Shit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I'm going to do that. Hell yeah, I'm going to do that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Yeah, because I want to see Candace Owens go down. I want to see Brandon Tatum go down. Oh, Queen. I'll call you on the phone. I'll call you on the phone what I'm about to do. The light bulb just went right up in my head like ding, 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 ding. Oh, I can do that. Me as a private citizen, I can do this. If there is a lawsuit, I can be this to get involved. Okay. Oh, you know what? I might have to do something. Okay. All right then. See, I want this little old me who got 2,000 subs, who should have got 10,000 subs by now. But this little me who got 2,000 subs just daughter something. Because yes, I attended law school. But hey, we ain't gonna talk. I never graduate. And I forgot about something. Oh, yes, I can. Let me go ahead. I gotta type. I gotta go back and type. I gotta type that up. Because yeah, I might have to offer my services at this point. I'll do it for free. I have to do it. Listen. I couldn't even pay for it, Queen. That's why I couldn't even pay for it, Queen. Because I refuse to get a loan. That's why I never finished school, because I refuse to get a college loan. To tell you the truth. But anyway. Yeah, because college loans are killing everybody. No, fuck all that. But anyway, light bulb just went right up my top of my head, and oh man, and I hope I had some time to do this. I hope so. I hope I have time to do this, because I got my other outside shit I'm doing, and let me apologize to some of my supporters. I'm gonna apologize to some of my supporters, and they know who they are. I'm apologize to y'all because I'm worn out and tired. I said on my live stream that the live stream title, I'm worn out and tired. I've been typing a lot of paperwork. I've been typing a lot of quote unquote paid paperwork. So that's why you can see me not answering any phone calls. That's why I'm not, I ain't really responding as much as I used to, because I'm busy, because of Donald Trump as president, because of what happened down here in Texas with the redistricting. I had to get personally involved outside of YouTube. And I told you I gave you a hint what I was about to do for 2026. But anyway, I have to file some paperwork. Because I'm really getting tired of y'all not identifying. You know, it's time for me. If Anger Man can write books, if BIGJXXX can sit there and write some stupid ass book about the black woman ain't shit, if the Grinch can write books about stupid bullshit about no. Y'all not creating no policy. Policy matters. But you know what? I'm gonna keep that to myself. So I apologize to anybody. I apologize to my supporters who's trying to reach out for me for the past week and a half, and I wasn't really responding. I apologize. I really do. I feel bad if I feel bad that I'm being aloof. There is a deadline that was approaching, and I need to file that paperwork. And I got a meeting to go at the end of the month because yes, because I'm getting involved. Fuck you niggas. Anyway, yeah, I said it. But you know, but like I said, but back to the point where, you know, like Candace Owens and shit. Yeah, I want to see Candace to go down. I want to see Candace going down. Real talk. I want to see Candace go down and Brandon Tatum to go down. I want to see the Hodge twins to get their come ups. I also want to see Tyrone Magnus with his coon ass, because Tyrone Magnus pissed me off too. I see that little slick shit he be doing. I want to see this shit. I want to see them, you know. I want to see them get that wake up call, that Negro wake up call. But like I said, like I said, I might retire from YouTube and for 2026 because yes, and blame Donald Trump for this, right? Blame Donald Trump and Anger Man for this because yeah, I'm about to do something off YouTube anyway. And y'all gonna be fearful on what I'm about to do, because some of you niggas heads about to be on the chopping block too, though. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But back anyway. Speaking about the Texas Democrats, Roland Martin was right, and I know I might have do another live stream on this, but I'm gonna say some of it here. Roland Martin was right when he talked about how cowardly the Democrat Party in Texas are. Now, Roland Martin is from Texas. I am from Texas, right? And so people think that if you're not knowing what's going on around in Austin and how politics works in Austin, if you don't know how politics works in Austin, you don't know what they're doing. See, and I kept telling somebody, and somebody did not want to acknowledge this, but I told this person they're trying to get rid of Jasmine Crockett. I've been saying that for months, right? They're trying to get rid of Jasmine Crockett, and I'm not talking about the Republicans. I'm saying that again. I am not talking about the Republicans. Yes, the Republicans destroyed her district. But that's what the Texas Democrats wanted to happen, because she is a liability to them, and she's also a liability to the national, to the older head Democrats in Washington. She's a liability. And they're trying to, because of her, let me put it like this, because of her behavior, let me put it like this. Let me put it like this for y'all. Because I see it. I'm looking at. I'm like, damn. I'm seeing it, and nobody else ain't can catch it. But she. Listen, Jasmine Crockett even said it herself. They wanted a white candidate for 2028. They want a white man to run in 2028. That's why. That's partial reason why they did not put her on as committee chairman in Washington, and that's why in Texas they didn't give two flying fucks about when they first talked about redistricting back last year, because they could have done something about this last year when it was giving out hints that they was going to redistrict Texas. They want her out the way. So they gave out this appearance of resistance. They got out this illusion of resistance because they're trying to stop Jasmine, and it was trying to stop whoever is the next congresswoman from the Houston area. And most likely it was going to be a woman in Houston, because those two are going to be radicals. They're trying. So the Democratic Party is trying to de-radicalize itself. So they'd rather burn down the house to get rid of quote unquote rats. That's what they're doing. So anyway, So if you don't know, if y'all think I'm lying, go look at the videos between AOC and Jasmine Crockett. Jasmine Crockett is beefing with AOC. Jasmine Crockett is beefing with the local Democrats. Y'all ain't seeing that part. Y'all only see Donald Trump doing all this bullshit. Listen. They want her gone. And some of y'all are some of y'all trying to tell me, BJ, you know what you're talking about. No. Y'all got, some of y'all don't live in Texas. Y'all don't. Y'all not seeing the, what's going on behind the scenes. Y'all ain't seeing it. Y'all, what's being heard through the political grapevine, when they start to lie on Haitians and lie on Harris about denying the Lord, I lost a little bit respect for him, even though I don't even get me started on the pastor Horn himself. You're right. And you know what though? I want somebody to go after that bishop. What's his name? That bishop from North Carolina. Bishop like that black pastor, and that's another place I cannot stand, the black church. That's another area I can't stand, is that black church. How can you back Donald Trump? You can say all the things about Hunter Biden and smoking crack cocaine and snorting crack cocaine and powdered cocaine versus crack and all that, but that bishop in North Carolina, can somebody please remind me who his name is? Bishop. I forgot his name now. That cone head, that nigga with the cone head. His head looked like a cone, like the cone head, like the cone heads from the movie from Saturday Night Live. I'm talking about him, right? How come he ain't saying nothing about the Epstein files? How come none of these black pastors that support Trump said anything about the Epstein files? Well, wait a minute. I thought you talking about lust. You talk all the crap about the homosexuals and their sexual deviance, and the transsexuals and their sexual deviance. Then how come these black conservative pastors ain't talking about the sexual deviancy of the Epstein files? See, y'all don't want me in power because I tell the whole fucking truth. See, I bring the whole damn. I bring all that shit up. Now I've got his name now. Bishop. You know what? Let me type his name in. Let me type his name in. Some of y'all might know. Bishop from North Carolina. Hold on. I have to go ahead and bring his name up now. Bishop. Let me see. Try to remember his name now. See, somebody needs to start asking him. Okay, what about the Epstein files? No, hold on. I got to type in his name now. Cause I can't stand his ass. Patrick Wooden. That's right. Patrick Wooden is who I'm referring to. Thank you. That's who I'm referring to. Bishop Patrick Wooden Sr. I can't stand him. You talking about somebody who I can't stand? It's him. Now, how come nobody ain't saying, "Hey, Pastor, hey, Bishop"? How come you ain't talking about the Epstein files? How come you ain't trying to call Trump out about the Epstein files? Yes, this is who I'm referring to. See what I'm saying? See, y'all not attacking. See, and this is the reason why the Democrats are cowards. Y'all won't call out the right people out. You won't call out. Let me tell you something. What happened the other day. A woman that worked for Glenn Beck, and I forgot her name. I forgot her name. I was going to do a video on it. She went up to a Jasmine Crockett town hall and said to Jasmine Crockett, "You are a bitch, a hoe," and something about said that she was that Jasmine Crockett was you're not a Texan, you from Missouri, you're a hood rat. Now that woman was a Hispanic woman who worked for Glenn Beck. Let me tell you something. If you Negroes, I'm talking to the people that works in her district. Glenn Beck's what's it called? Blaze. Blaze is not that far away. Now, if the Texas Democrats had some balls, I'm gonna use this as a good example. Y'all should have surrounded Blaze TV and refuse to let Glenn and any of them, Jays and Whitlock, to go to work. That's how you organize. You go to where they work at, and at the gate, you block that gate. How dare you disrespect black people? That's target the people who deserve to be targeted. They say something crazy, they can't go to work. Don't go to their houses, go to where they work at and make sure they don't come in there to work. I'm just saying. I mean, the Democrat Party in Texas are suckers. I got to tell y'all that. And the people who are and Jasmine Crockett, even though I don't like Jasmine, I don't. He says again, I don't like Jasmine. I have a problem with Jasmine Crockett because she's doing a little bit too damn much, but at the same fucking time, right? Everybody see what's going on, and instead of trying to leave Jasmine Crockett out for the wolves, y'all should use that as the opportunity to show to the white conservatives and to the Jason Whitlocks in the world, you just not going to talk no shit and get away with it. There's consequences. You talk this stupid ass bullshit. Guess what? We'll hang out in front of your place of employment and block you from going to your radio show. If you're going to take away people's right to vote, take away the 14th Amendment, and you try to take away the 15th Amendment, and then y'all trying to flirt with taking the vote from the votes from women the rights away. No. Then deny them the voice. I want to see a human chain surrounding Blaze TV. A North Gate, South Gate, East, West Gate. You block all those gates. Put a human chain around it. Nobody can go in and out. They have to call the police. See, that's how you do shit. And that's where Democrat the House Democrats leaving the state. First of all, if you're going to do something, do it right. Okay. Now, I don't favor them leaving the state because it was stupid for them to leave the state, because there are other bills that could be passed, like floods, like homeland security shit they could have voted for, that people could have benefit from. The farming bill. But no, you want to hang your hat on this redistricting, so you sacrifice all those other stuff just because. Let me tell you something what they should have did, right? If you're going to leave the state of Texas, then don't come back. Let me tell you why you don't come back. If you're going to leave the state of Texas, don't come back. Because it'll force the governor to do to do things he didn't want to do. He would have to keep on doing special sessions and special sessions and special sessions that he had no other choice but to, but to slow down the process of the filing deadline to run for office. You delay. That's another thing. The second thing what the Democrats should have did, instead of leaving the state, they should have just resigned. If they really want to do all this, if they want to stop the redistricting, all of them should just resign en masse. Just say, okay, on August the 12th, I'm no longer a state rep. I'm no longer a state senator. You know what they would do? They would have, everything would have ground to a screeching halt. If they did that, if they just resigned, they can't. Let's say I'm gonna use Queen Sun Kiss, who's in the chat room, or Conscious Moron, who's in the chat room, right? Let's say I get those two. Let's say Queen is a state rep, Conscious is a state senator, and they went to Chicago or Boston because of what's going on down here, right? Because the stop quorum. Well, it's unlawful to leave the state and try to deny quorum, because at some point you're going to have to return back home, because a state senator and a state rep don't get paid. I want y'all to think about that. And the only reason why the state reps are not are returning back to Texas because they froze the bank accounts. Yes, the Attorney General of Texas, froze everybody's bank accounts. So that's why everybody's coming back home. No, the best thing to do, if y'all gonna do this shit, resign. Just say, hey, I quit. Write a resignation letter and say, hey, I quit. Without no senators and no state reps around, how you gonna pass legislation if all of the Democrats quit in one day? There's no quorum. You can't fill those seats up, because it'll be another 2, 3, 4, 5 months for an election. Just saying. The Democrats suck. That's what I'm gonna say about that. But let me get off of here. I said enough. And yeah, you gonna see less and less of me on YouTube. I got no use being on here anymore. I have no use being on here anymore like that. So, you got too many people who want to grift and shit. But yeah, I'll talk to you later. Yeah, I'm gonna get off of here. So anyway, I might go live later today. I'm not sure, but anyway, I apologize to my supporters for not answering y'all's phone calls and texts and everything else. Well, I've been answering y'all's texts. I hadn't been talkative. All right. So if y'all feel offended, I apologize. I'm writing, read things. I'm writing, read different things, and You know, so let me get off of here. Y'all be easy, and I'll see y'all later. I'm out. Peace.
I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.